Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and well, the Russians are coming, At least that is what the mainstream media is out there parading, but apparently there's a lot of tension between Russia, America, Donald Trump, and Syria. A lot going on here. I put out a report just a few hours ago on all of that if you want my info on that, but I want to just kind of give you an update on that of what's going on and what's happening with Russia. Well, check out this report from www.dailymail.co.uk, and this was put out today, but it's titled, Putin Tells the World, Attacking Syria Again? You'll need to get through me. Russia battleship is positioned between U.S. warships and runway hit by Trump's airstrike as Vladimir Putin makes his move. Actually, this was updated today, but put out on April 6th. But it goes on to detail a few things in the report, and I'm just going to read some of the headlines here. The U.S. military fired more than 50, I believe it was 59 Tomahawk missiles at the military airfield at 8:45 at night on Thursday. And the move comes just hours after Trump said he thought something should happen after the response from the gas attack. Trump took action after more than 80 people were killed and many more were injured in the Syria, in the sarin poison gas attack. Even babies were crudely murdered in the barbaric attack. And you know, pray for all those families because my heart goes out to them. But Putin has issued a furious response calling airstrikes an illegal act of aggression. U.S. called a partner of ISIS by al-Assad spokesman who said missile strikes are reckless and irresponsible. Trump says airfield used to store toxic weapons and was the base that the aircraft were involved in the sarin attack. Claims that 9 were killed and more were injured in the strike that has severely damaged the airspace. U.S. told Moscow it was launching an airstrike about 30 minutes in advance, but did not ask for permission. So first off, Russia knew that there was going to be an airstrike from America, but they didn't ask for permission. And I guess in a nutshell, Vladimir Putin is not very happy about it. Now check out this other report, and this is on AmericanMilitaryNews.com, put out today, April 7th, and the headline reads, Breaking News, Russian warship headed for the U.S. Navy destroyers that launched the Syrian attacks. According to the report on Friday, which is today, Fox Business reported that a Russian warship had entered the eastern Mediterranean, headed toward the direction of 2 of our United States Navy destroyers that were used for launching the missiles on Syria last night. The Russian frigate has left the Black Sea and gone through the strait that is traveling to the position of the USS Ross and the USS Porter. A U.S. defense official told Fox News that the Russian frigate Admiral Grigovich at RFS 494 crossed through the strait a few hours ago. So where that will escalate to at this point, I'm not quite sure, but obviously, Russia and Putin mean business. Here's another one that I wanted to show you. This is by thesun.co.uk, put out again or updated today on the 7th. Peace out. Could World War III really happen? How chemical warfare and nuclear weapons could lead to the apocalypse. And the subline reads, recent events could spark a global conflict. This is how it may all pan out. All right, so I'll leave all those reports below so you can check them out, or click on the little link there that says here, click here for more information on the video, and that will have all the links in it. Now, here's the thing about all of that. We know, biblically speaking, there's multiple prophecies out there. I believe David Wilkerson is one, and Dmitry Duduman was one, but they all foretell of a Russian invasion on American soil. Now, with everything playing out with Syria, could this be a spark to that? Could this prophecy be underway for fulfillment? Sure, it could. And here's the thing, they've kind of already paved the way. For the past 3 or 4 months now, they have been painting truthers, nationalists, anyone who has a patriotic mindset, anyone who is a populist, anyone who loves their country. They've been screaming that they are Russian agents. And now all of a sudden it's looking like like something could happen war-wise with Russia, where we attack their ally, or with bombs. We have the missiles, the Tomahawk missiles that were dropped in Syria, 59 of them, I believe. And now Putin's not happy, and Donald Trump is over here, who said he wouldn't get involved. Now he's involved. So we have this triangle pattern, and then we have China, who was here that Donald Trump, I guess, had a meeting with, and then meanwhile, Syria is getting bombed. So, I mean, lots of things on the table, lots of allies, and closed doors, behind door deals. These are just not safe places to be as countries. So I think we're full speed ahead, if you will, into World War III. Very scary places to be as a country. And the more I think about it, I mean, maybe, we know that the Obama administration and Hillary Clinton wanted war with Russia all along. I can't help but ask the question, is this one push obviously in that direction? Now, I don't know if anything will come of it, but my red flags go up when Russia sends something into the ocean and we've got some missiles flying in the air. That says that they mean business. That means that things are getting serious. And that means for our troops out there that they've really got to be on guard. And for us here at home, I know that the prophecies detail them coming to our coastline and sending bombs on the coastline, as far as the Bible prophecies that foretell of the Russian invasion are concerned. And I find them interesting, especially considering the position that we're in now. But here's it in a nutshell. They've painted people like us, like myself, multiple others, as Russian agents pushing Russian propaganda, even though that's not real. Now, if Russia does come to our shores and bombs us in response, or does something here in America, well, that's a problem, because now all of a sudden we're going to have people screaming, "You're a Russian spy, you're a Russian this, you're a Russian that." All along, that there's no solid proof or no solid evidence. Sounds a lot like Hitler and Germany, and what happened with the Jews is going to happen or could happen all over again. They've done that with Marie Le Pen. They tried to pin her as a Russian agent. Nigel Farage, they tried to pin him as a Russian agent simply because they are supporting the nationalist populist agenda. They love people and they love freedom, and they want the freedom in their countries. So there's just so many things going on. And I know that they want a war with Russia, and we might end up having it in the end. I like Donald Trump and all, but I don't like what's going on here. And I think that, we just need to stay in prayer, I guess, in a nutshell. But I'll keep you updated as things play out, and to the best of my ability, to the best of what I can do, which is show you some of the stories, show you some of the reports of what's going down, and pray for any soldiers out there, pray for people all across the country, because this thing could escalate, and I pray that it doesn't. Anyhow, wanted to bring you the latest on what's going down with Russia, so you had that. Well, thanks again for tuning in to my channel, and please don't forget to make sure you are prepped and ready to go with food storage. Now, I have foodforliberty.com/haven. I'll show you some of their products here. Great tasting stuff. I've got a whole supply of this stuff. I've actually ate it on a few different occasions. But look, it's good for 25, 30 years, a lot of their stuff. And now is the time to be prepared, because during war, it can get a bit crazy. And look, economically speaking, things are not looking good for countries, not only here in America, but abroad. And we know that leaders will ignite wars, to bring more finances in here. Now, if that's a play, only time will tell, but I think it's part of what's happening there. But anyhow, make sure you go to foodforliberty.com/haven. And thanks again for tuning into my channel. This is Lisa Haven, signing out.